Dude. Okay, I recorded my a fucking 30-minute video without realizing that the audio wasn't working. So I'm gonna have to do this again. But basically, right here is this is the first time. Never have I ever received any type of penalty from Riot. Ever, 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 never. And I received a 10-day chat restriction. It's it baffles me. Why? I looked through everything that I said. Right, this is what I said. I had a jungler on my team that was non-cooperative, extremely caught up in their own ego, and extremely toxic, to the point that later she ints purposefully. So, with all those things in mind, looking at what I said in this game is angelic compared to what I could have said. Because what I was trying to say in this game, in all points, was that I was proud of what my other three players on my team were doing, and we can win this despite the efforts against the cause that this Lilia is putting up. So let's look at. I got a 10-day penalty for this, by the way, dude. So at the beginning of the game, right? I'll try and I'm gonna say it ahead because I'm not that coordinated to where I can like play the actual gameplay, or like show you guys the actual gameplay and also show you the chat or the chat records, but I'll just try and give you like a quick what I remember. At the beginning of the game, Lilia says they're going to invade. All of our team listens and then tries to counteract this because they have. If we look at their team comp, the enemy team comp has a Thresh. Oh no, Olaf. Oh no, Rengar. Oh no, right? So with these things in mind, we're gonna back off of the invade. Lilia sits in a bush, gets hooked, dies immediately. Doesn't even flash. Even when the Thresh hook's stun dissipates, she still stands still. So I say, is she AFK? I don't know. Uh, and then basically, my team starts to get a little riled up and like start to clown on her. So I'm like, I don't know. She probably feels like an idiot for doing whatever she did. Just let her sit on it, right? Then Lilia gets double scuttled, pings that she needs help with the scuttle. I'm Shen into an Olaf. Olaf has priority pushing power on me and priority damage power on me. The other two laners are Cassiopeia into Kassadin. Cassiopeia has more relevance. I guess that they're relatively even, whatever. But still, priority in pushing, we can't help out with the scuttle. She tries to call us out on it. And we're like, bro, both of us have nothing to offer you um, in the early game. I tell her not to tilt. I made up for the. Oh, wait, she dies. This is when she dies, right? And then I'm like, don't tilt. I made up for your lack of presence. We're still even. Because at this point, I've teleported all over the fucking map. I remember at one point in the game, I'm 504. We don't even need a jungler. She just needs to farm, sit back, and get carried. But her ego. Anyway. Dragon is up. I have my ultimate up. As Shen in the top lane. I can teleport down to help her. We see Rengar fail a gank on me top lane, while Dragon is on a 30-second cooldown from spawning. Now, Lilia, what should you do as the jungler in that situation? Well, Shen survived a gank from Rengar top. We know that Rengar's top. Rengar is pathing towards your red. So, at this point, I could get ward coverage all over Dragon, take Raptors if I really am that thirsty for farm, and start up Dragon with bot. What does she do? She paths towards red in order and pings us to help her, knowing that Rengar is invading. What does this mean? A fed Rengar jumps on our Kassadin, kills our Kassadin, damages up Lilia. Am forced to ult Lilia and help her out. We kill the Rengar, and Lilia with 20% health tries to take red, only to die from Olaf, who we are 100% sure is hovering around her. At this point, what do I say? Are you fucking serious? Bruh, learn when to stop. You're so greedy when weak. Literally, if you left, I would have shoved top lane. She's flaming us, she's flaming me for not helping out, by the way. So I'm like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I have 9 KP. At that point, I have 5 kills and 4 assists as a Shen, who is, of course, we're going to be all over the map, but at that point, I'm also winning lane. So holy shit, I'm winning lane, I'm winning CS, I'm winning the game. This is the most that I can do as a Shen. If she had any amount of ability to look past her own ego, she would have seen, damn, my team's actually trying. It's not even about me as the Shen. My team's actually trying, and we can still win this. She's flaming us, so I'm like, our team fight has been good, or we've been team fighting, so we've been helping you. This is the comment, like she's saying that we're not helping her, right? Shut the fuck up, you have no grounds, right? If you cared about drag over the red buff, we would have won that period of the match. Are you, bruh? Why would you walk back in there? Do you know how Rengar works? She walks back into a bush range in order to die immediately to a Rengar, knowing full well that I'm trying to protect her from the Rengar. I made a bad decision by trying to. I have a bounty on my head. I should have not been in that position. I should have walked away immediately, but I tunnel visioned. My fault. She died immediately to Rengar. She's complaining. How can you complain about your team when you can't even see yourself? Why are you fighting when you make terrible decisions? My team tells all of us, we all agree that we should mute her. So we mute her. This is a 4v5. No one's listening to her. No one listened to her. Muting all pings, everything. Guys, don't even acknowledge. We have Castle-in. We have a Cassidon. We're going to be fine, right? Anyway, I make a bad decision. This is irrelevant to the Lilia situation. I thought I could have killed someone. Yep, there we go. Anyways, I'm over it. It was nice playing with you all. Lilia's big ego was is what I was too big to notice for what I did for a team and her mistakes. Y'all, anyway, the team. This is not necessarily me giving up, by the way. It's not me giving up at all. It was me trying to pacify myself for a bit. But Lilia, I fucking unmuted her, which I should never have done. Triggers me again. Is like basically all chatting to the enemy team because I wanted to see what she's all chatting because I see the enemy team responding. She's like literally shitting on me to the enemy team, saying that I'm toxic, saying that I'm dog shit, saying everything that I am, saying but not acknowledging what she is. You're shitting on us when we tried to help you and you blame us, right? That's when I called you out for your bullshit. You should have learned to take sacrifices. Your team was doing well. You're literally so blind to your own faults. So I pardon me for actually caring about my team's effort. Because she's like, why are you so heated? You look pathetic or some shit like that. But I'm sad for my team. My team was actually trying to work together. I had a Cassidon that was making decent calls. I had a bot lane who was non-conventional and not exactly the best players, but they were trying their hardest and they were talking to us. So I was like, I actually care about this team, right? So literally losing the match, we're literally in a losing matchup. Olaf's a losing matchup, especially when you fucking take Aftershock by accident. Lilia flames me for not aiding her 24/7. GG, well played, good job team, nice attempt. Early game was fun. I'm fucking positive. Am I a bad? I don't know. There are so many more people to punish aside from me. And I know that seems extremely selfish, but I'm just looking and reading through everything that I said. And I am a good member of this community. And if this is how the rank system works, and we're not fucking hard punishing people that are actually inting and actually writing fucking really like racial slurs and all this kinds of stuff, and I stay after the lobby in order to make sure that I get the instant feedback report for this stuff, but I never do get it. If this is the situation that it is, I'm very disappointed in Riot. Just because I called you out on your shit, saying you were never helping you were not reasonable at all. Don't act as if you were. You're delusional, Lamau. You tried to int. You're telling us you walked. And you're telling us You walked into them with the intent of giving them kills. Lamau, you're delusional. You called the bot lane and mid lane out. I defended them because you were spouting bullshit. Oh my god, I doubt anyone could love you. I'm sorry for the people in your life. That's toxic of me. But Jesus Christ, having endured 40 minutes with this guy, I got heated because I saw how hard everyone was trying. We played the early game so well, but this Lilia, dude, we got so many turnaround fights. Lilia just died during them, and then was like, my team is shit, leave it. It's not worth it. No offense, but it's probably some. Oh wait, my own team's like basically just like I don't know. I was feeling really bad about the game, so I was like, leave it. It's not worth it. Like, no offense, but it's probably some. I'm basically saying Lilia some. This is a racist thing. Yes, probably some white 13-year-old motherfucker. I'm sorry. I was heated. I said that. That's not right. I should have left out the white part. When you guys think, what I had in mind was an Xbox, like an Xbox, like kid. You know how they act, how they say racial slurs, how they basically, it's some kind of like, when like a 15-year-old or whatever thinks that they're extremely smart, and it's just like, dude, why are you getting so heated? They're like, like, just that kind of shit where it's like, dude, just because you're calm doesn't mean you're right. That's just a very, very wrong way to go about living your life, because it makes you into a fucking dick. Or some fat 25-year-old with no pussy in his life. That's flaming. But it's I'm sorry. It's uncalled for. That's wrong of me. That's extremely wrong of me. I should not have said that. Those types of people that are like that. So sad. He's delusional. I'm proud of how we played in the early game, and then he fucked us. I think he purposely prioritized red in order to fuck us over, because in no sense would you have ever give a shit about red buff when I'm holding Rengar and Olaf top and Dragon is up. Really? I was like, that's hilarious. I hope he gets banned. It's not worth it. So I'm sorry if I seem heated. Oh yeah, it's hilarious because he got instant feedback. Like he got punished for it. I'm sorry if I seemed heated. I was really proud of our plays in the early, and it's all got screwed up because of one person's ego. GG, well played. Keep a good mental, y'all. Whatever I said with the race stuff, I should never say ever again. Whatever I said with the fucking 25-year-old that has no pussy in his life, I should not have said. Whatever I said with nobody being able to love him, I should not have said. But all things considered, I know I'm a good member of this community, and I do not see enough bad members of this community getting punished. If this is how if this is what struck it, then I don't understand how more people are not getting punished. How do I not receive more instant feedback reports? Because I wait after every lobby that I have a toxic player on, because I want to know that this community is just changing for the better. I know that League will always be toxic to some degree, but to someone, it's fucking Kaze of hope. You have to hope that things can get better. I mean, even the way that I talked during this game, I was really kind, despite everything that went on. Let me show you guys the gameplay. Hold on. Let me show you guys the gameplay real quick. This is really where it comes down to, right? Aaliyah says, guys, they're gonna invade. Right? Guys, they're gonna invade. Check this out. Oh no, they're gonna invade. We know Olaf's down here. The entire team started. Okay. Just standing. It's to the point that she well, I just noticed she doesn't even auto attack by nature there. I don't know if she has that setting off. Most people don't. Most people have it on. She just stood there. Press S. That was a dumb flash. Whatever. Let's see what happens here. I have Aftershock on Shen, didn't mean to take that, I should have taken Undying Grasp. I managed to get a kill in lane, and I also managed to fucking out-CS this Olaf, so... Okay. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Now this is tilting. I don't know what she was doing. She's obviously trying, right? But like, that's horrible. Right? That fight's just garbage. Rengar gets Skull Crab here. She wants to go for this, which is fine. But they start rotating. She should have backed off. What is a Cassidy gonna do here? What am I gonna do here? First of all, I just got a kill on the Olaf, by the way. And I can't help out. So, you know, double scuttle, she flames me. This is where I'm like, well, what could Cassidy and Shen have done early game? The fact that I got a kill on an Olaf without having to take Ignite, I'm taking Teleport, should speak worlds in and of itself, but I can't assume that of a player. Also, I have the Wave Frozen. Great call by me. Look at this shit. Like, I'm down CS, up 1 kill, but I'm gonna get a fuck ton of serious experience for this, alright? Anyway. Let's see what happens here. Failed gank, not her fault, it happens. Lilia. There's gonna be a fight that breaks out down here soon. We see these guys all pulling up. A fight breaks down. I'm gonna ult the Zac here. Lilia is, you know, gonna die immediately here. Because look at this positioning, right? Look at this positioning. She's fighting us, by the way. I get a kill. Got a flash, get the double slow. See the slow racking up on them? We got a kill on the, you know? I guess you don't really need to see this part. Oh, we got a kill on the Thresh there too? That's amazing. This is a very funny moment. She thinks she's about to kill me, but I knew my shield was up. I was waiting on it to go up too. And then, you know, nothing we can do here. Lilia should have actually packed down there for Dragon, but she didn't. Because she's not a jungler, I suppose. Olaf is taking Rift Herald. Oh wait. Lilia dies again. She's fighting our bot lane, by the way, this whole time, for not helping. See? What is going on? This is the bot lane's fault somehow? This is the bot lane's fault, yeah. Somehow this is the bot lane's fault. Now let's watch this, right? Lilia, I know that this is a very cool move. Olaf has Rift Herald now, so I'm looking to get, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to ult on top of someone, and then TP back after in order to bait the Rift Herald. I know that the Rift Herald proc might go off, but at least we won't get the tower, which is, you know, good enough for me. I push in the wave, we'll see what happens here. A fight's gonna break out here. Lilia's Lilia, where you at? I start channeling my ult somewhere over here, probably. Alright, right here on this guy. So he's obviously trying. You see this stuff? Chunk up 2 kills, Rift Herald comes down. They're very concerned about me, by the way. The enemy team is concerned about me. Let's see what happens here. Lilia dies again after what engage exactly? After attempting to do this. And, can't really blame. That's not a dash, though. Let's see what happens here. We gotta wait for Dragon to come up. She's getting invaded on. She should have bought wards. Let's see what happens here. Definitely feel bad for her, but nonetheless, we're doing well as a team. Overall. She's just completely dry. She should have been... We see Rengar top. You know, Dragon's about to be up. I'm pinging Dragon. Shen asked for assistance. She's coming over here. Look at all these pings. Watch. This guy's gonna die here. He should have not. He flashed his there, which is bad. He's gonna take a big chunk. I attempt to, you know. I probably should have waited around here in order to help her. But I didn't figure she would try to take Rift Herald, or not Rift Herald, but this at that with that amount of health. And she doesn't back off. She just doesn't back off. Look, she pats this way. Into him. I don't know what she's attempting to do, but he's about to get... She walks back into it. She walks back into it. Oh my god. I didn't even notice it was that dumb when I fucking saw it in my... for the first time. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna die here now because of, you know, Cassiopeia ganked. My bad. This isn't really about me, it's more about what the fuck the Lilia did. But I'm definitely just trying to say, like, we were in a good spot, you know? Fight breaks out here, nothing I can really do. Nothing Lilia can do either. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, and that whole red thing, that was the red snafu that happened. She's peeved, tried to go for Rift Herald right here. Or, you know, trying to get him off of Rift Herald. She's level 8, this guy's level 10. She gets chunked by that. That doesn't fucking scare her. That doesn't scare her. Let's check our ward score, by the way. Better than mine, so I can't really say anything. Watch, I save my taunt specifically to save her. She runs back. This is where I said, do you know how Rengar works? Do you know how Rengar works? And I die. That death was my fault. Anyway, things start going very downhill here, but this is also when he starts in. Look, this is when he starts in. Watch this. Oh wait, no, not this part. Oh wait, yeah, that was it. That was it. Check this out. Yep. That's the first hit. Let's watch her respawn. Oh wow, good job Lilia. Doesn't even use her Q. This is where we can't do anything at all. And yeah, things just goes downhill from here. That's really all I have to say. At this point, she's just not grouping with the team. There's nothing else to say, really. You know? I need to feel as if like there's some sort of justice. Okay, I guess I'll just fucking play this in the background at 4x speed. I'm peeved because I got a 10-day chat restriction, which, you know, it's not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but like, I've always been a good member of this community, and even in that game, you saw that my chat was like, I was very respectful, I was very like prideful of my team, I was very supportive of the people that were actually trying. But this guy's ego, I called him delusional, I said he had a big ego, I said he was a white motherfucker, I said that he was a 25-year-old like virgin or whatever, and I said that maybe nobody loves him. Yes, those are bad things. Those are bad things. There's no getting past that. But throughout the entirety of the chat, I'm explaining as to why... Okay, does he int there? Is that just a straight up int? Oh no, he just died to a Fed Rengar. You know, I'm explaining as... I'm trying to reason with him at the beginning. I'm like, don't tilt. Like, chill out. You're not being reasonable. You have no grounds. He's flaming my team. And I don't want my team to feel bad because this guy is being a complete prick. That's why I got so defensive, because my team was actually trying. It was really disheartening to see like my team actually putting in effort. I liked these guys, and I was trying to defend them. And you know, I don't know. If it doesn't feel like there's like a sense of justice in the league, like feedback or whatever system, it's actually really kind of like fucked. I don't know. This is my first time dealing with it, so actually I really can't make that broad of a statement. But I'm very frustrated because I've never received a punishment like this before. I'm generally a good player when it comes to like being kind to others, and seeing my team get good people who are actually trying to help and work with each other, randoms too. We're all randoms. Nobody was duo. Everyone trying to work with each other and make things, function. This one person comes in and their ego just pushes everyone aside in order to get their agenda through, to make sure that that we know that this game's over. She tried to surrender at 15, by the way, and it was a 1-4 vote because anyway, I don't know. Maybe am I delusional? Am I stupid? To me, this seems like I've been a player for like 10 years, not fucking 6 10 years. I've been a player for 5 to 6 years. Um, this is my first chat restriction, and I've always prided myself, cause of hope, be a kind person to other people. Um, but I also don't believe in being a pushover to bullies. You know, it's my team was getting bullied, and I just got heated, and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have, but I guess this is just my experience, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Um, because it's sad. I really want League to not be a toxic place. I really want League to be a place because I think it's a beautiful game. But people should get there should be I think there should be public humiliation of it was when someone's banned, like their chat record should just go up or something like that. Because like it, if it were me, I'd be completely comfortable with everybody seeing whatever I type. I'm fucking like leave it to public humiliation to show how bad people are, because I know some people will take it as glorified, but overall I feel like people should be embarrassed. I don't know. I'm completely fine showing everyone what I said, because as you can see, whatever I said was reasonable. It was relatively reasonable up until the post chat where I did say these things that I should not have said. Like, oh my god, I doubt anyone can love you. I'm sorry for the people in your life. That's kind of mild for League, but because some people just say like, I hope your family dies, some shit like that. But nonetheless, I shouldn't have said that. And then no offense, but it's probably some white 13-year-old motherfucker and some like fat 25-year-old with no pussy in his life. Like, you know, there's those things are not right, and I will refrain from ever saying those things again. I don't know. That's all I really have to say. I'll be a better person, but hey, this Lilia should have been banned. And I know that we got an instant feedback report for this particular player, and I hope they got banned. Um, Fine, I'll take the 10-day chat restriction. I don't think I'm a bad player though. This makes me feel as if I'm getting punished for being like a bad player or a bad member of the community. But I suppose even good people make mistakes, so I do believe I'm a good person, and I do believe that I bring, you know, can't receive show honor. Wait, you can't receive loot or honor rewards. Show honor in your games to unlock this. Alright, whatever. That just fucking disappoints me, and I really hope, I really wish like I wouldn't have gotten like 10 restricted, but whatever. I think I'm this should never happen to me again because I'm not like that and I'm not a bad person, and I guess fuck it. I'd rather have gotten this earlier than now because like okay, I would have rather. I guess what I'm saying is my final conclusion, my TLDR, the whole thing is like I don't see enough instant feedback reports happening for myself to feel like you know to not feel some type of way that I got in trouble, but there were like 30 other people who should have received this. 30 other people who are horrible, horrible community members within the last, month that I played. I don't know. That's all I really have to say.